If you're looking for an honest Rose Sparks review, I need you to hear this before you spend a single dollar. Because after breaking down what's actually inside this pill, the dosing, the price, and what it's missing compared to what else is out there right now, I genuinely think most guys are leaving a better option on the table. And that third ingredient, well, it changes everything. I'll break that down in a second though. Quick thing before we get into it. If you want to skip ahead and check out the option I actually recommend, I'll leave a link down below for Rugiet. It's in the description. They're running a deal right now where you can save up to 15%, but stick around because I want you to understand exactly why I think that it's a better move. Okay, so here's the deal with Rose Sparks. It's a compounded sublingual lozenge. You put it under your tongue. It dissolves in about 10 minutes and it combines two active ingredients. Sildenafil, same thing in Viagra, and Tadalafil, same thing in Cialis. The idea is you get fast onset from the sildenafil, about 15 minutes on average, and long-lasting effects from the Tadalafil, which is up to 36 hours. One pill, two drugs, sounds great on paper, but here's where the problems start. And this is the part that most reviewers skip over. Problem number one, Rose Sparks uses only two ingredients. Both of them are PDE5 inhibitors. That means they both work the same way. They increase blood flow. That's it. They do nothing for the arousal signal in the brain. So if your issue is partly mental, partly stress related, partly a low drive situation, Rose Sparks is only working on half the equation. Problem number two, the pricing. Rose Sparks runs $12 per dose on a monthly plan, and that Tadalafil dose is 22 milligrams, which is actually above what most doctors prescribe as a standard Cialis dose. So you're paying a premium for a higher than normal dose of one drug and a mid-range dose of another. No customization, one strength, that's all you get. And problem number three is it's not FDA approved. Now, to be fair, most compounded ED meds aren't, but when you're paying 12 bucks a pop for a 2-ingredient formula with no dose customization, that price starts to feel hard to justify. Now, here's where things get interesting. Remember that third ingredient that I mentioned before? Well, Rugiet Ready is also a sublingual crochet. Same fast dissolving format, but instead of 2 ingredients, it uses 3. Sildenafil and Tadalafil for blood flow, of course, same as Rose Sparks, but then it adds Apomorphine. Apomorphine is a dopamine agonist. It works on the arousal circuits in your brain. So while the PDE5 inhibitors are handling blood flow down below, the apomorphine is actually helping activate the signal from your brain that starts the whole process. That's really the big difference between a 2-ingredient approach and a 3-ingredient approach. Rugiet is working on both the physical and the mental side of things. And for a lot of guys, especially if you've tried generic sildenafil or Tadalafil alone and it felt like something was still missing, this is usually why. Now let's talk money. Rugiet Ready doses start as low as about $10 per dose. And here's the thing Ro doesn't offer. Rugiet actually lets your doctor customize your dosage. Different strengths of sildenafil, Tadalafil, and apomorphine tailored to what your body actually needs. That's not a small thing. One-size-fits-all dosing is one of the biggest complaints guys have with generic ED meds. Plus, Rugiet ships it straight to your door. Discreet packaging, full telehealth consultation included, and they have flexible subscription plans so you're not locked into anything. Now, if you want to try Rugiet for yourself, I've got that link down below in the description where you can save up to 15% off. You do a quick online consultation, a doctor reviews everything, and if you're a good fit, they ship it right to you. No pharmacy lines, no awkward conversations. The link is right below this video. Now look, Rose Sparks isn't a bad product. 2 proven ingredients, sublingual delivery, fast onset. It works for some guys. They've had success stories, you know? But when you compare it side by side with something like Rugiet Ready, which gives you a third active ingredient that targets your brain's arousal response directly, customized dosing, and a comparable or lower price per dose, well, it's a tough sell. The question isn't whether Rose Sparks works, it's whether you're getting the most out of every dollar you spend on your sexual health. And based on everything I've seen, Rugiet just gives you more. So that's my honest Rose Sparks review. If this helps you make a more informed decision, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more guys who are searching for the same answers. See you in the next one.